Hey everybody, today I'm showing you the Milkmade, not Milk Maker, versus the Joyoung Y1 heating blender, that also a 2-minute not Milk Maker. So both of these are powerful machines that I covered a while back. They're very popular. Now this is a little bit harder to find these. I think this still you can find on Amazon or other places. I'm going to link in the description so you can see where you can find these. I just get a lot of questions about these, whether they're still working after all these years that I've covered them. So I want to do another quick test today. I want to prepare a nut milk here. I'm going to use cashews, and then I'm going to use that in a slushy machine. I'm going to use the nut milk that I get from these two machines and put them there. When you get this, it's going to come with a package like that. First time you get it, you want to clean this, or if you haven't used it for a while, again, you want to clean this and make sure that it's ready to go. The Joyoung Y1 is a little bit bigger, comes well packed, so it's protected against damage. There are differences between these two. This is just for nut milk mainly. It has multiple programs, and the display here comes on. When you turn it on, there are lights, as this has the programs that are available. So juice, smoothies, you can do a whole lot more with this. It's a little bit faster. It has a 1000 watts heating blender mechanism. It's also a little bit bigger. The water container is here, and this water container is here. This opens like that, whereas with this, just turn it and it comes out. So very simple design. This just has more programs. This is just for someone who needs nut milk specifically. Remaining parts, when your ingredients are processed with water, end up here, same as here. I'm going to use these. Let's see how it turns out. Just have to add water to the container, choose the right program. We're just going to add some water there. Just going to have to add the water container here in the back, and this is how you activate the menu and choose the capacity. You can also put it on a timer or the clean mode, so I have delay. I start, I can change settings like this, volume with this. So this is not visible unless it's turned on, and then you have an auto clean function as well. But this, it has lights, it has a clock, so I like that. I just have to add water, select the speed. You can customize it, so this is more customizable, but this is just for people who want nut milk and nothing else. I'm gonna go all the way to the top, even though I don't intend to actually make this much. Just gonna put this in the back. Now I just have to add whatever I decide to choose. In this case, I'm gonna use these. Use cashews here as well. Now I have to select a program. I come here. I'm going to choose this area here is where your milk comes out. Just almond milk, 20 ounces, 20 ounces here as well. So let's go. This makes it in 2 minutes. That makes it in 12 minutes. That's a little bit hotter, as this is a cold nut milk. This hasn't even started, it's just heating, whereas this already is close to finish. So this is now going to clean itself automatically. I didn't even touch anything. This is warm, whereas with this, you see it's actually cold. This is cold, so that's the main difference between these two. That makes hotter nut milk, whereas this one is a little bit colder, but it's faster. That's where the water goes. This came out a little bit thicker. I added more nuts to this. This is hot, whereas this was cold, so that's the main difference. And this takes 12 minutes for 20 ounces. That took 2 minutes. Slight differences, but there was no pre-soaking involved. is gonna go into self-cleaning mode now. Both of them have this option, so you don't have to do anything once you return. As long as you have enough water, it's gonna do basic cleaning, then you can do other cleaning after that if you want. Even for cleaning, it gets hot, does a good job, though you can't do final touches after that. I'm gonna use these in my slushy machine and make a milkshake with that. This is done as well. And that's about it. Now both of these are clean. You look inside, it's fairly clean. This is what it looks like after cleaning. We'll just have to take these out. This is the nut milk that I made with the Chefwave Milkmade, and this is the one with Joyoung Y1 XL. This was hot. This is cold. It's a little bit thicker because I added a little bit more. There's a program here that I can choose. There's frappe, cocktail, milkshake. So I'm going to use milkshake, but first I'm going to add nut milk from the top. Let's see if it works. Just going to add all of it. This has 68-ounce capacity. I have covered the 80-ounce version, which is a newer version as well. So it should be more than enough to make a lot of milkshake with this. Now I've added enough. I just close this. I'm gonna make sure that I have to add some sugar before that. So if we do that and then we close this and choose the program. So I've added sugar. I'm going to select the milkshake program and then say start. This has a child lock program. So after a minute, this display is gonna lock. This should cool it down, and it should take 15 to 45 minutes depending on how much. I added a lot. If you ever hear a rubbing noise, then it means that you need a little bit more sugar. Remember, it should be more than 5%. You can also make alcoholic drinks with this under 16%. There is no ice requirement. You just have to make sure the machine has enough sugar content in it. Now when you hear the sound, you probably need a little bit more sugar. Now this is getting very cold. Again, no ice involved. Once you see this sign, it means it's ready. Even if you don't see the sign and you see enough thickness here, you can serve it. So this was the nut milk that I made in my Chefwave Milkmade and Joyoung Y1, and I made it into a milkshake with this Inoviva 68 ounces slushy machine. It's the S1 model. You can also use allulose if you don't want sugar. For more information, please go to Gadgetify.com, also youtube.com/Gadgetify, where you can find all the other videos that I've done. I'm going to include a link in the description to where you can get this machine, also the other two, the Joyoung Y1 and the Chefwave Milkmade. Thanks for watching.